of the corn went down. I don't know why. It's pretty bad. Good morning, guys, and welcome to Pond Bag Farms. We're out in the field here. We're getting to start on the corn, and we're hoping to finish up this farm today. We did about half the farm last night. Hopefully we'll be done in a good time, and we can start on corn close to our place and start drying. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Dad's just going into the next field now. We call this a 40-acre farm, but in reality, it's probably about 36 to 37 acres workable. And we figure once we're done this field, we're almost half. So, hopefully not though, as far as yield, right? Unloading. This would be load number 5, I guess. Load number 6. Get our ticket here, and we're on our way. The ultimate dump right here. Who's that? Okay. Alrighty. Time flies when you're having fun. Gotta be very careful I don't drop my phone down there. Outside. So we'll just stay on the cement here. Load number 9 already. Well, we are actually in the driving shed. So my phone died, and I did get it charged up again, but I was not in the spirits to video because the next field we went in, a bunch of the corn went down. I don't know why. It's pretty bad, and I'll show you it Monday morning. It's Saturday night now, or it's actually 2 a.m. Sunday morning, and I got 4 wagon fulls full, and actually got the combine full as well, so that Monday I can dry a bunch because it's supposed to rain. So yeah, well, we're gonna quit for the night. You guys can tag along tomorrow night. I'm milking, so if you like cows, stay tuned for that. See you then. Okay, time to milk. It looks like the milkman came today because the washer is hooked up here. So what we gotta do is take this off, close the tap, and that's good for that. Now we're gonna start milking. Okay, so we're started milking here. And I think it's been like 2 weeks since I've milked, so I know I've got some comments. People that like the cows, they're saying, don't forget about us. Well, here you go. I apologize. When I get busy in the fields, I'm not in the barn much, so. But we're back tonight, and we will show you the milking procedure. Here's a cow that just got done. Oh, easy girl. Yes, I got my Timmys. Small cup, but smaller than normal. But I didn't feel like I didn't feel like a lot of coffee, and I know how it normally goes when I'm trying to milk cows. You try to milk and you're trying to drink coffee, it just doesn't go well. So 2 more cows left in this section. We're just getting a good healthy start here. So we got a total of 6 sections we got to milk. Now, granted, all the stalls are not near full, but each section roughly has about 15 cows, give or take. So since the milkman came today, we got to turn on the cooler. Normally it automatically turns on, but he turns it off when he comes and the tank is empty. We got to make sure we do that. That's what keeps the milk cold. We're done with this half of the barn, so we can shut those lights off. Okay, we got another milker coming off there. This section is almost done for these 2 sections, and then we just got one tiny little section over there, and then we're done. Okay, we are pumping the last of the milk over. Good enough. Spray off the milk is finished. And these cows are already making milk for tomorrow morning. So, we are about done. Got to finish up the milk house. I apologize. I forgot to video much cow content lately because I've been so busy in the fields, and I got reminded in the comments. So one of the coming days here, at the end of this video, I'll try to do a featured cow. Wait till their udders are full. You know, just looks a little better. And we'll do a featured cow, so stay tuned for that at the end of the video. For any of the cow guys out there. Okay, so now we just gotta take that pipe and take it off, swing that close so it can circulate when it washes. Put that pipe on here, clean the filter out, and we are done for the night. So, with that being said, see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. So, it's dreary today, as you can tell, but it's supposed to change tomorrow, and it looks like the rest of the week is going to be beautiful. So, we're going to make one last push and try to get our corn done this week, and I don't think that should be a problem. So we're at the corn dryer here, and it's a bit of a mess around here. I admittedly do not keep it clean like I should. Anyway, it seems like in the fall, no matter how clean you have it, there's always some crap that works its way down into the boot there. That red part's the boot, and that's usually, in the fall, it's usually full. I should clean it out again in the spring so it didn't sit there all year, but usually don't get to that. Anyway, I should have got to it. So I got a bunch of crap out here. This boot in here, so if we go in here, that's the inside. That boot was completely full. You can kind of see how full it was. So we got that cleaned out. It's definitely smelly stuff. It smells worse to me than it does to you on the camera. Luckily I can't transfer smells through, but that is some rotten stuff. So we got it greased, we got it ready to go, but the weather for today is looking a little bit sketchy. We do not have a roof on here, so we might have to wait, see how it is later today. But I got a bunch of other work I want to do. I want to clean all this up here, and we got some fence rails. I want to clean all that up because then I can just drive through with the wagons for loading, and that'll make that simpler. So we're gonna work on that this afternoon, I think. But first, I'm gonna go home for lunch now because it's lunchtime, and we'll be back after lunch. Kind of surprised they haven't come to pick this tractor up yet. The salesman that brought it out was very convincing that there were so many other people looking to buy this thing, and if we didn't buy it, we're gonna miss out on the sale of a lifetime. And now granted, it was the weekend, but if they take much longer to come pick it up, I'm gonna start thinking maybe that's not true. Anyway, it is a beautiful tractor, but the numbers didn't work. Just moving cedar rails. We have a pile right there, and I want to move it and clean that up there so that I can drive through with the wagons and just, you know, I just want to clean things up. But we're moving into another spot now where it will be more out of the way. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. We pulled them out of a fence row once, and we do use some here and there. I guess if we ever want to build a nice looking fence or something, they're nice to have around. So we're moving them. Well, I'll show you. So right in beside the pit here, there's an awkward corner kind of where the wall comes, and we don't really use it for anything. So I figured, I put some skids down, and I figured we'll just throw these on top here. This is a nice job for a rainy day. Sit in a nice heated cab. A miserable day actually, but we got heat, we got a radio. You cannot have it much better than this. Looks like we're getting a little hail or sleet or something. Okay, so we're just gonna pull this tractor out of here and hook it on the solid manure spreader. And then I'm hoping if Dad has some time, he can haul. We have a bit of solid manure to haul yet. So I'm hoping if he has time when I'm combining and drying, he can hopefully do that. We're supposed to have a nice week, so we want to get everything done. And we also have a small custom manure hauling job to do as well. Almost forgot, I want to take a sample of corn while I'm up here. We have 2 wagons of corn up here just to see exactly what moisture we're dealing with. Once again, winter wheat, looking absolutely gorgeous. This is the first year we've used the air seeder for that. We've always used a just a grain drill before, and interesting to see. So this is rather embarrassing. We still had some straw out in the field that we just had not had a chance to get. I thought it was 1 load, but it turns out it's 2 loads. So I'm just putting it in a row. For the first load, I'm just gonna put in a row outside here. Jake can use it right away. And see, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the second load yet. Good morning, got the glow plugs going. We got a little bit of snow last night by the looks of it, not much, more like a heavy frost almost. See by the hood of the tractor. What we are gonna do today is we're gonna start drying corn. We got about 3 batches that are combined. So we're gonna start drying that and see if later on today we can start combining. We'll see how the weather goes. Some of this gotta disappear, I think, but. Okay, so we should be ready to start here. I got the monitor here. We put it in the office in the winter, keep it dry whenever we're not using it. So we're gonna bring the first wagon and we're gonna start unloading. Hope this turns on. There we go. They haven't come picked up the Case IH yet, but I'm kind of surprised it's still here considering that it was going to be, there was apparently 2 other guys interested in buying it. But anyway, we got the solid manure spreader on here for Dad, but today it'll probably still be a little wet to haul manure. It is a brisk morning. +2 right now. We're 10 o'clock, so it definitely got cold last night. But it's that kind of fresh morning where it's great to be out because it's just fresh. So, we are looking into buying another manure tank, or we have to buy another one because this one is wore out. There's holes starting to wear through, little needle holes, so we're going to be buying another tank this winter. If anyone that's watching this knows of a good, like new or brand new tank that's a decent deal, let me know. We're looking for 8,500 gallon or so, something around there. So let me know if anyone knows of something or if you have something to sell. And we'll also be looking to sell this tank. The running gear is apparently worth a fair little bit. So if someone's looking for that, let me know. This is an older wagon, so the paint's wore off. Got to do a bit of shoveling. The corn dryer normally holds about a wagon and a half of these, or a bit less. So we're gonna pull that wagon over there up and unload half of it yet. You can see it's starting to steam here, so the corn is starting to warm up. We're still loading the dryer. Strip at the top, because when corn heats up, apparently it expands. So if you fill it right up now, you'll get a bunch that overflows. So we leave a buffer strip, and then when the corn gets up to 100 degrees, we can fill it up the rest of the way. Okay, so now we are going to work on getting my barn ready for baby calves and getting some baby calves moved in. I mentioned before, if you're new to the channel, that we are this winter going to be trying to raise some veal calves. The price is decent and the price of corn is cheap, so it seems like a good winter to do that. 2 older calf hutches that I'm actually going to put inside our barn for the baby calves, and we might have to buy a few more older ones. We'll see how it goes, but we're going to start with the 2. Okay, we got some straw in here, got the hutches set up. We're going to throw some straw around here and get the calves over. Are you excited to put some calves over here, Clyde? All right, should we put straw in the hutches? So here is our featured cow of the day that we are doing today. She went excellent in her last classification, and she is the 4th consecutive excellent in her lineage. So if you go back to 1982, there is only 1 cow in that lineage that's under 85 points. So it's a great family, great herd. She is a 91-point sidekick, and her dam was a 91-point Seaver, and her dam was a 92-point Allen, and her dam was an 87-point Charles. So just an all-around great family here, and we couldn't be happier with this cow. And she's wondering what I'm doing here, but absolutely incredible, and she is an absolute pleasure to milk. She's probably wondering what I'm doing getting all up in her business there, but nice looking cow, and I thought I'd share it with you. So feature cow of the day right there. Okay, we're just backing the auger up. Gonna set it up on the smaller bin here so we can unload when the batch is dry. There comes Jake with the load of baleage. Okay, this is our first dry batch here. That's full enough. Okay, let's go unload this. This is our scrap steel pile here. This is where all the scrap steel accumulates. And then when the pile gets big enough, we have a guy comes, picks it up, and pays whatever the going rate is. First dry batch getting unloaded into the bin. That bin there is still full from last year. I should have sold it. I kept thinking the price can't get any lower than it is now. I'm gonna wait, and it's continued to get lower. So I don't know, we might just have to sell it for, we'll see, maybe it'll go up a bit now. We'll wait a few months yet, maybe. Gonna turn on the fan. So initially the plan was to fill these 2 bins here and then sell the rest. Due to the one field we have going down, I don't know if we're going to get much extra besides these 2 bins, but we're still going to try to fill the 2 of them, I think. Okay, we're out getting the wagons in the field here. These 2 are full. So you can see the few stalks are standing. I left the strip here that I couldn't combine. I was hoping maybe when it's drier I can come by and pick some of that up that's on the ground, but it's a strip maybe 15-20 feet wide. That is not combined right here, and it looks like it is. That's how bad it went down. And then it's down, a lot of it's down in there, so I don't know what to tell you. Okay, we're just unloading the combine here. Cap corn. Oh boy. So we got some spots here that are looking like this. This is what I was talking about. It's not like this everywhere, but far too many places, and it's going to obviously impact the yield quite a bit. It's hard to see because, you know, you see full-grown cobs on them and stuff, but you just can't get them all. I'm getting some, but not all of them. And I don't know what it is. Rootworm or something? I can't figure out what it would be. Like I said, we didn't have corn in here last year, so I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we're just coming home now. We did sort of figure out a method to the madness of how to combine. It's not perfect, but we are getting it figured out. So basically when the corn goes down, it kind of goes down one way. So I figured out if I drive the one way, I could pick up probably at least half of what was down. So I'm just driving the one way, driving back empty, and going up again. And it's obviously a lot slower, but you get a lot more, and you gotta have as little on the ground as possible, obviously, when you're done. So that's what we're gonna do for the rest of the field, but it is getting tough, it is getting damp, and especially with the corn down like that, once it gets tough and damp and the stalks just get a little rubbery, and then it's game over. So we're gonna wait till tomorrow, and we're gonna keep going. So thanks for watching, guys. That'll be the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, go check out some of my other videos. If you're a first-time viewer, go ahead and subscribe so you can see more videos. They'll pop up next time you go on YouTube, and you'll be able to watch them. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. That's all I have.